Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Pirated Ninja Productions. My name is Protius, and this is episode 22. Yeah, 22 of Enigmatica 2 Expert. And so, I did a little bit of AFKing in between episodes. I completely ran through all the rubber wood that I put in here twice. I actually went and farmed some more trees, and yeah. But we've got 42 stacks of dry rubber. And remember, each one of these dry rubber, well, first it can be used for machine frame from RF tools, so we're getting close. But it can also be smelted down into plastic. I don't think it's used for anything else. Yeah. And plastic is used for pretty much everything that rubber was used for, and then some. Oh, that's helpful. Yeah. So, we're going to make use of those. All right. And then emeralds. 23 stacks of emeralds. This has been doing quite well. I mean, it's been a couple of days since I set it up, and I've pretty much had this instance running since then. I moved the IC2 machines upstairs. We're going to rearrange these eventually. Even though we've been using mechanism for our ore production, the eventual goal is, if you're not already aware, mechanism has 5 times ore production capabilities, so you can take 1 ore and get 5 ingots out of it. I mean, we're ways off from that. However, I would like to work towards it, and that is why we're starting off with mechanism. However, there are a couple of things that we are going to run through IC2. Just a couple of ores and whatnot that are good for that for now. So the big one being uranium. I need to automate uranium production, and by that I mean the actual uranium, like the stuff that poisons you and kills you from IC2. This stuff. 235, 238. We need those. We also need this. It's going to be, oh, so much fun. Oh, okay. Now that is helpful. We can use ingots, because these are not exactly the easiest to get. You have to put purified crushed uranium ore in here, and you get one tiny little pile of uranium-235, which is the only way to make enriched nuclear fuel. And the big stuff isn't used for anything. So, yeah. So we'll get there eventually. And because then we need to make, you're not really going to get it here, you're going to get here. So we need that to make plutonium, which comes from depleted uranium or MOX cells. Now I'd like to get somebody's yelling outside. Wonderful. MOX, here we go. MOX cells. But MOX fuel requires you to have plutonium already. So, not right away. But the eventual goal is to automate plutonium production using Industrial Craft 2 reactors, not UU matter. Because there are some things that we will not be able to reproduce without UU matter until we start going to other planets. Because there are some ores that are only found not in the overworld nether or the end. So we can't get to them yet. So we won't. And yeah. Anyways, today's episode, now that we're several minutes into it. Today's episode, I'm actually going to start working on something different. So I mentioned that I wanted to get all the seeds for all of the plants. There we go. And the plan is to take all these seeds and create a massive gardens for them. So, like a giant multi-tiered greenhouse that automatically harvests and stores all of our crops. However, I don't want to do it here because this is not our final location. That is where this little dot you see on the horizon comes into play. So let's pop over there. I've already set a waypoint. And wait for it to load. There we go. Angel Ring is so nice to have, isn't it? This is the location that I have decided I'd like us to move to. It's a highlands biome, and it's got some very tall peaks and some very deep. Well, not that deep. I think the lowest goes down to like, yeah, 58, and sea level's at 63. So, yeah, this is what I would like us to decide to settle. And I'm sure that's really dark and you can't see it, so I'll stay out. But so the next step is deciding where within this area, to place certain buildings or structures related to the base. I've already decided that this is going to be some sort of magic tower of some kind because it just lends itself really well to that. Probably not Thaumcraft. I'm not going to do Thaumcraft in the base because it has a tendency to destroy bases. And I'm going to put a lot of work into this. We will need to clean up this meteor over here. There's a handy little Astral Sorcery structure right here, so that'll be good for beginning the Astral Sorcery quest line and such. But I think I would like to do with the greenhouse is basically nestle it in between two mountains, like in this valley here, or maybe in this little thing here. And what we're gonna do with that, maybe even over here. Nah. Well, I think right here is gonna be good. And what we're gonna do is just what we're gonna do is take the landscape and shape it a little bit, and then build a tower basically for a greenhouse. So I think, not including trees, there's nearly 100 crops to be cultivated in this pack, and not including a couple of the stranger ones, like the rustic ones, which have to grow on vines, and I'm not quite sure how to work those, so those are not included. Those are we may not plant those at all. I'm not sure yet, but the trees will definitely go in here. Pam's trees. Did you know, I found this out the other day, that if you take Pam's tree with the fruit hanging from it, and you hit it with your shears for a while, it'll drop the fruit node, and then you can actually transplant it to another set of leaves and it'll keep growing? Yeah, I had no idea. So it's kind of cool. So we're going to do that with all of the tree types. And then use some sort of automated harvesting and probably a drawer system to store everything in. And this greenhouse is also where we will transplant, well, not really transplant, rebuild the kitchen in. The kitchen, there will be a kitchen probably on the ground floor of the greenhouses, which will be where everything's stored, and we'll be able to come in and just get food, and eventually we'll have more hearts than we've got now. Even more and more and more. So for this greenhouse, I'm going to get rid of the waypoint. I don't like waypoints on my screen. Anyways, it's kind of early in the morning, so I'm a little out of it still. Yes, so for the greenhouse, my plans are mostly going to be building it out of, for now, out of glass and wood. Mostly glass. Mostly like white stained glass, I think, is what I'm going for. And for wood, I'd like to build it out of great wood. But that means I need to go and farm a bunch of great wood and silverwood while I'm at it. Why not? I came over here to look for something. Oh, right. Nope. I forgot to replace the holes in my... Nope. Am I completely out of skystone brick? No, I'm not. So I moved all this stuff, right? Still a hole. And I think I actually still have a hole in the... Yep. Which means I need to go and get more prismarine. That goes in there. 1 dark prismarine, please. And there we go. Yeah, so we're still only running 1 low voltage solar array, which generates a EU per tick. So if more than one of these machines is running at a time, we cannot handle it. But we will. We'll get there. All right, so I'm gonna go and farm some materials and such, and I will be right back with you. Oh, hello guys, we are back, and I have begun construction. So let's fly back a little and get a better view. This is the estimated final height of our greenhouses. What I've done is I built this corner first. So I've counted 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 blocks, 1 for the ceiling and 1 for the floor. And then 5 more all the way up to the roof. And then I've just done the 4 corners, and this, basically the idea is to hide the cabling in this area and make it decorative. Because apart from that, pretty much all of the sides of the building, except for where the floors are, is going to be made up of glass. So there's not really going to be a whole lot of places to hide things. Like this. This is the plan for the entire building. Just glass everywhere. And it's a greenhouse. I know it's not green glass, but there are 2 reasons for that. Reason number 1, I don't really like the way green glass looks very much. And reason number 2, I don't have that much cactus and don't really feel like going through it when I don't like green glass that much, you know? Obviously, this will be decorated a little bit better, but I'd like to get the building constructed first so that we can actually get some crop production started, get functional first, and then worry about how it looks. And I am attempting to avoid building underground at all because I have a tendency to build underground and then just never put anything on the surface of the, yeah, it's just kind of silly. So I have, I think 8, no, I don't remember. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I had 8 stacks of white stained glass. And I can get more. I have more bone meal. I can easily go and get more bone meal. Our nether portal is right in a area where the bone blocks are naturally spawning, so I don't have to worry about that. Now that we have flight, I can fly and grab the ones that are in the lava as well, and those are big bone structures. So, okay. So we go back a little bit. This is essentially what the entire side of the building is going to look like, except for right here-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So along this line here is going to be where the floor and the roof, or the ceiling and the floor are. So it'll go all the way across on all 4 sides, and then we'll have 5 blocks and it's all glass. And I don't know what I'm going to do for the door yet. I don't think we have any glass doors. We do not. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't even look like there's a great wood door. Well, isn't that just too bad? You know what I will probably do is get the castle doors when we go to the Twilight. Put a castle door in. So maybe I'll make this like a 3x3 door. Excuse me, a 3x3 door instead of a normal size door. For now, I'll just find a door that I've got an extra one of and put it there so that mobs can't get into the farm. After it's built, of course. Right now, not even close. Yeah, so, let's see. I think I have, yeah. So I just wanted to show you guys that before I went ahead and built it in between episodes, because honestly, building on camera is not something I'm good at. Oh, I need to go and sleep. And don't worry, we're not moving out of this building anytime soon. I want to at least get to a much higher level of technology before we start moving everything. And it's not going to be moving everything. This is still going to be like a major part of our, I mean, if you look at the map in daytime, this is where we're setting up our new stuff. This is where our old stuff is. They're pretty close together. So I don't intend to abandon this structure fully. I mean, I put so much time into it. All this prismarine, I don't know how much time I did gathering quartz so I could convert all the quartz into prismarine, and then, yeah, all the diorite collection, and lag spike. All right. So for now, I'll put all this away, all the random random stuff that we collected while... Yeah, there we go. Try and toss all this into... Nope, that's not going to take it. Into... There we go. This is when it would be really nice to have applied logistics. But we're nowhere near that. Okay. So, speaking of being near things, I think I completed a quest or two, or maybe I already collected the rewards for it. I haven't done any of this stuff. Yeah, okay. I know I grabbed some loot chests, so before I forget again, let's pop those real quick. Spaghetti and meatballs. Cool. More food. Chili dogs. More food. Lava stone. Useless. And a heavy plated shield. Meh. Alright, well, those were certainly awesome rewards. I'm kidding. Sarcasm. Alright, well, I guess we'll eat these chili dogs for now. They're pretty decent on vegetation. My. Okay. So, next order of business. Up here. And emeralds. And do I have space in here for the magnet? Yes, I do. Okay. So, grab 2 stacks of emeralds. And going to buy 1 of every seed. I know I have some of them upstairs growing already, but it's easier just to buy them all this way. You know what? I take that back. We're going to hold off on that until we actually have the farms a little bit more set up. I wasn't thinking. Oh boy. So, you know, I just realized we haven't done any magic at all in this world. So the first magic it wants us to do is all this fun stuff. Let's see if we have enough V crystals to actually... Nope. Oh, we do. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Piece of redstone, a flint, and some oak wood for some bowls. Yeah, doesn't work. Look at that. Salus Mundus. Book. Give me 3 books. And actually, we will just do 1 of those. Craft me a book. Shelf. Thing. Place it down. And... wheezing cough. Quest complete. Woohoo, yay. Oh, experience, cool. Now we've unlocked all the Thaumcraft stuffs. I do have great wood logs. Alright, hold on. There we go, and we can do the same with silverwood. And just blast through some of the easy stuff in this quest line. Research table, I don't know if I have a feather. Oh, I'm lucky I do. How does make... I hate when it does that. How does one make a table in Thaumcraft again? Oh boy. Wood table from Thaumcraft. Treated wood. Wonderful. I don't know where my treated wood is. Not in there. Must be up here. Yep. That should be enough. Do one of these. Yep. There we go. Wood table. And scribing tools. I actually forget how to make those. Glass bottle, die, and a feather. We'll just have to make that. Do I have ink? Am I gonna have to go squid hunting? Nope. Okay, so you want to be particular, huh? Or does it have to be regular glass? Yeah. Well, fine then. Looks like I'm gonna have to make some more glass. Because I don't think clear glass qualifies. Nope. Alright then. Some sand. We'll go upstairs. There it is. What else do we need for the quest? Paper. 16 paper. Yikes. What's the best way to get paper? Paper. Sugarcane is the best way to get paper. We don't have, to my knowledge, any sugarcane. We might have one. Nope. Oh, wait. Derp. There's some over here. Well, that gives us 2 sugarcane, which isn't enough to even make 1 paper. There we go. Glass bottle, feather, ink sac, scribing tools. To make the paper... Oh, you know what? I know. Mr. Villager thingy person. Oh, I need sand for that. Oops. No, sand is in here. No, in here. All right. Yes, I get lost in my own house. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now, would it automatically take it out or no? No, it will not. Okay, good. So how much paper did we need for the quest? 16, which means we need sleep time, sleep time, sleep time. Congrats, guys! You get to see me derp around a lot. Oh, actually, we're getting real close to the end of the episode here. I may not have time to get this quest complete. Let's see if there's any others we can complete real quick. That's the one I'm working on. Crucible. I need to make some more Salus Mundus. I can do that. One, and some redstone. And while I'm at it, there's no iron in this one. Is there iron in this one? There it is. Whoa, hello. There we go. Okay. Potato. Ah. See, this is why you try to forget about vanilla recipes, yeah? Pop that in there real quick. And while it's doing that, we'll make ourselves another set of, or another Salus Mundus. And, oh, stupid. Well, got some HV cable I don't know what to do with. I'm sure I'll figure out something eventually. Oh, I hate this. Something's wrong with the connection here. Every once in a while it'll just disconnect for no apparent reason. Yeah. So that's another reason I want to change up my power levels, because I need more backup in case this happens more often. Come on, come on, come on. I want to at least finish one more quest before I have to stop. For those of you who've never seen Thaumcraft, it's a great mod. It's in beta and has been for a while for 1.12, so it's not exactly well polished. My Enigmatica doesn't want me to make it. Oh, it wants me to do the arcane workbench first. I think that's just a crafting table. Yeah, I got plenty of great wood. Crafting table. Salus Mundus. Now, that counts. Thank you. And that one wants the research table. This one wants observation, and I need to make a thermometer, which I will do in between episodes. Because we're actually now at the end of our episode. Silly. I'm sure I'll use the crafting table for something, that's why I'm not too concerned. Alright, so that is going to be it for today. Real quick before we go, before I sign off, we're going to pop these 3 loot chests we got here. Alright. Rustic pots. They look kind of cool. Dense cables. I can use them. Benevolent Goddess's Charm. What does that do? hello. But what does it do for me? I don't think it does anything. I'll have to look that up in between episodes, because for now I am definitely way out of time for this one. So I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you later.